Alright, we want to write a function that fits the description of the given transformation. So if we're looking at these quadratic functions, the general form of these quadratic functions is this. Have f of x, and the three things that we looked at yesterday that we can change this is we have a number in front here that can change the shape of it. We also, if you subtract or add something inside the parentheses, that can also change the function. So that's b. And then outside the parentheses. So these are the three main things that we can do in order to change these. And so basically what we're trying to do here is figure out if I want to shift this left 7 units, what do I do? You know, which one of these do I change? Do I change the number in front? Do I change the number on the inside? Or do I change the number on the outside? So if I'm shifting left and right, that's this b component right here. This b component. And so notice in this case there is no number in front, so technically that's a 1. So and there's no number on the outside. I just want to shift it left, so I take the parent function, f of x, and instead of x, I add or subtract whatever I want. So I want to shift this left, and the only other trick to this is if it's going left or right, as in this, it's always the opposite sign. So if it's inside the parentheses, it's always the opposite sign. So if I want to go left, it's usually negative. I actually have to add or do the opposite. So when I do this, I look at f of x plus 7, or in other words, my function looks like this. F of x plus 7 equals, and wherever I see an x, I just replace it with an x plus 7. So this is the function that shifts the original left 7 units. So let's take a look at the second one. Now I want to know how to shift it down. And so this variable right here, the c, is actually how I shift it down. This is on the outside, and this stays true to what sign you see. So f of x, I'm going to take f of x, and I'm just going to tack something onto the end. So I want to go down 2 units, which means I go negative in the y direction. And f of x minus 2 is going to get me down, shifted down 2 units. So that's equal to f of x is just x squared, and all I have to do is subtract 2 from it. And this is what that function looks like. So f of x minus 2 is going to shift my original function down 2 units.